It has been another week, and it is now time for another session. At the end of last session, I just, annexed this stuff from one of my vassals, which is not something I really cared to do, but my vassal hated me and was starting shit against me. I want to test it out. I think it was considered a tyrannical thing that I did, but that tyrannical thing is fine. I'll probably do a lot more of that in the future. This is one way to get some, I don't know, security in my new empire. So I need to get rid of one of the things I got of these three things, I guess. 3? 7 of 6? Wasn't I at like 5? Yeah, I was at like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are one of these not mine? 1, 2, 3. My city holding. Grant to. Okay, I guess because I hold this county. I don't know why it's showing this village like this, because that's... Maybe it's like the capital of the county? I don't know. But I can surely just get rid of some of the stuff here. I'd want to get rid of all this stuff eventually anyway. What I want to do is take the one remaining county in my duchy that I don't have, but that would have to be more tyrannical stuff. Oh, interesting. This city is mine, but it's not mine because it's leased. Holy crap, look at the culture and faith over here. It's terrifying. Alright, I guess I own this county, but I don't own the cities and villages in it correctly. I'm just gonna take one of my knights that really, really loves me. And I don't think he actually is a knight anymore, because I think he's old and he's not as good at fighting. I'm just gonna grant him this county. I'll get the duchy and the other county out of here eventually. For now, I'll just grant this title, and voila. He has become my vassal. So what I've gained over here in this county is this. And this city, which has a bunch of buildings already built by whoever was here before. The culture and the faith here is not very good. This ideally would need to get converted, which I guess I'd have to set up myself with the council. I think we're already converting 2 things, so we'll probably just leave that alone for now. Now, I wasn't going to declare any wars for a little bit because I still have, let me find somewhere that's primarily affected by it, a minus 31 penalty to my popular opinion due to having declared so many offensive wars to build my nation up to where it is. So for a little while here, we're only going to be doing things that are defensive in nature and building my nation up. So that should give me plenty of time to recover as we prepare to, well, break the alliance, which is going to give me a new penalty with the Byzantines, and take over the entire empire in pretty much one go, which will make me the strongest player in this PvPvE. However, I'm doing it so I can expand in other directions. You know, I'll have 2 empires, which is going to be interesting, because then I could technically lose an empire if I don't change my succession laws, which I can't quite do yet. However, so long as I only have 1 son, it won't be a problem. But we'll see how that goes, because I know our culture was, here we go, was getting the innovation here. We have still 18 years, which is near the end of the lifetime of this leader, until we can enact high and absolute crown authority laws, which would eventually can change between available partition. Okay, we need absolute to change between all available succession laws. That would be pretty brutal, but if we can get there, we can stop any succession that I don't like. But we'll see. My magnificent tapestry is losing durability. Am I actually displaying this? Okay, this is like the one that I'm not displaying, which is why it's like this. Alright, well that's fine. We're still catching our court grandeur up. It needs to be level 6. I put everything into food, and so it's just going to slowly catch up there, but for now it's going to be a little bit low. Okay, the new child that my wife got pregnant with last session is a daughter, which is good, which means we're still in a position where if my guy dies, even with just partition, we only have 1 son. So, everything will just go to the 1 son. I'm looking at the development of everything here, because I'm thinking, when the Byzantines do become mine eventually in the game, I just kind of want to take this over, you see? Look at the development. My empire's not nearly as developed as this right here. If I overlay that with the duchy map, that's actually 2 different duchies, however, but they're rather small. Only 2 or 3 counties. Yeah, 3 counties being a part of them. Meaning I can definitely kind of take this stuff over. Well, okay, this one's a little bit bigger. Oh, wait, no, this one's small. So this is 2, and this is 3. That's actually perfect. That's 5 right there, and that's where all the development is. Hell yeah. And then there's more around if I ever really need to expand more. This is really good. This will be probably really profitable and good locations for me to directly own, you know, once I take it. And we will take it. And we got Court Grandeur to 6. Now we're finally caught up. I just noticed looking at Byzantium, they actually have a duchy building, the Hagia Sophia Cathedral, which is a special building. Probably can only be there. Yeah, it can only be there. So getting that in my county would be really, really nice. And I can get a new perk for diplomacy. Yay! Do I already have diplomat? I do. I was going for Augustus. And I can now get it. Well, that's nice. Unlock. This is the first leader to get 2 of the Diplo perks. Ayy. Kingdom of England calls me to war. As an attacker. Oh, does that... Will that still hurt my shit? I don't know. But let's go ahead and accept it. So I'm in a war. This is an ally war. Looks like it's just over the island itself. I'm half of the soldiers, but I'm not sending anything over there. I see that Toxic has finally formed his Baltic Empire. So now 2 of us are kingdoms and 2 of us are empires. Also have a situation at the court. A duke approaches me in a lull. Concerned about the state of Preslov Castle. Horrific smell. Fix the neglected parts of the buildings. What is this? A challenge for an artifact? Again? I spend 300 prestige if I don't accept it, but I don't want to fight you over this, sir, so I'm just going to decline. I'm not going to take part in this. So I spend 185 money and he'll gain 10 opinion of me. There's not really other good options for this, to be honest. So I'll just go ahead and take what's available to me. Over here in Nicopolis, there's still 2 buildings I can make that will generate me more money. And also levies defender advantage. I'll go ahead and construct the hunting ground here right now. It's 100 of my money spent. However, that'll go to some good use, you know, until I take the Byzantines. We finished converting some county faith. I can go ahead and do that in the county that I'm currently holding as well now. Just to get my own situation in a better situation. Oh man, look at the opinion of me here. This doesn't have any bonuses. Orthodoxy is hostile? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to want to convert this so that we don't get any factions rising up from this. Well, at this point, I might as well ask my head of faith for gold, which is going to give me a fuck ton of gold right now. I'll go ahead and do that. We're going to need the money in the upcoming war way more than we're going to need the piety. And I can inspire or sponsor an inspired person. He wants to make a chest. He's very competent. Oh, like these chests. Alright, sure. Why not? Give him 50 to start making it. This might lead to something. Hey, one of my vassals is paying to make the chest a higher quality. See, I like when that happens. I can use my diplomacy perks again. Let's get groomed to rule to give all my children some extra points. This will help my heir be a little bit better. Oh, my heir came out as a intellectual. That sucks. Because I taught him myself. Kind of a shame how it turns out that way sometimes. I can spend 185 money to get a higher quality chest. Sure. Why not? I can matrilineally marry my daughter to some son of West Francia. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that probably. Oh, they're related. Holy fuck. There's a good inheritable trait involved. I think that's because of my daughter though. Do I risk the inbreeding for this alliance, or do I go for a weaker alliance? Of course, we're somehow related. Of course we are. Ah, a little bit of inbreeding never hurt anybody, right? Right, let's go ahead and send that proposal over there. Let's get a little bit of clan formation going on there, if you know what I mean. There you go, there's the alliance. There you go. Good old clan relations forming. You gotta love it. Oh, the chest was made. Vladimir Rasate's chest. I wonder if it's any good. Let's go find out. It really didn't come out any better than the other crap we have, to be honest. The other one just gives prestige instead of piety. So I'd basically be picking between that, but the one that gives prestige also gives a short reign duration bonus. So this really just didn't work out very well at all. Looks like Nicopolis finished its hunting lodges. We can go and upgrade these to hound pens, get some more money, defender advantage, and levies. Alright, so I can hold court, and apparently someone's not paying taxes. There's a diplomacy way to get through this. 100% chance of success. I get masterful negotiator, some diplo lifestyle. Plus 20 acceptance bonus next time. Request another character become their vassal. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And control levels up. Got all that stuff. Cool. A despot of Great Moravia. Oh yeah, that king that joined us. Approaches me impatient to deliver his appeal. Vassal count challenged my rightful position. Oh, well, I can make him stop these games. It's pretty much all I can do without stressing myself out, because I'm a just man. My vassal count stands before me. My niece has been ignobly imprisoned by a countess. Let her be free. I get a weak hook on him. Must have good reason. Meh. Let her be free. There you go. Business here is done. Now, if I go to this guy, I can actually modify his vassal contract, get some more taxes out of him. We'll use a hook, not his rightful liege. Well, whether he's under me or under someone else, or where he's supposed to be, doesn't really matter. So long as he has a modified vassal contract for that place, then it's pretty good. I can already vassalize someone now, so long as it's low. The Duchy of Bohemia, all the way up here. Just the whole fucking thing. Alright, low feudal obligations. Now, because we got the Masterful Negotiator, let's just get this duchy. I'm not going to war for it. It's just joining me for free. Just, it doesn't owe me very much. I can immediately demand his conversion. Now that he started, I guess, liking me. Says he might ask for something in return. So, like, hopefully he doesn't, but we'll try to demand the conversion to Orthodoxy anyway. Because this is not going to be our religion, that's for sure. Oh, and he converted for free. Hey, what about this guy? Are you Orthodox? Looks like you are. Looks like we finally finished promoting our culture somewhere. Daughter recovered from some stuff. I can go ahead and convert this over. Take 10 years, however. Or I could go for somewhere a little bit better. Huh. Guess I'll go for what I directly own for the time being. Get that converted. It's a good excuse to get it out of the way. So unfortunately, my heir has had 2 sons already, meaning I'll need to somehow get to like absolute crown authority within his lifetime and change the succession laws, which is not going to be as easy as it sounds. Orthodox Holy Order founded. Leader of the Byzantines made a holy order. Yeah, I guess they hadn't made a holy order until right now. Would you look at that? Hey, we found a cat. We found a cat. I'm taking the cat. I have a new cat. My leader has a cat. Yeah. What is this? Oh, I'm naming the cat. Mittens. Yes, Mittens. What a great name. Mittens. For 500 gold, I've had this for a while, I can usurp the Kingdom of Serbia, which would be nice. I have plenty of gold sitting around. It'll give me some extra prestige, which is irrelevant to me, but this is a good way to get the kingdom into my kingdom again now that I'm never going to lose it. It's either that or I spend renown. I'd rather not spend renown because I can get permanent buffs with renown. So let's go ahead and just do this. Let's usurp it. There you go. I now own the Kingdom of Serbia, and I can, with normal obligations, now vassalize a prince of Serbia. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Normal feudal expectations or whatever. I don't know what that's actually going to give me. Like, is it Serbia in general? Did this guy, like, just take over? Oh, his old man just died, like, the moment I did this. Holy crap. Alright. Well, basically, I spent 500. The dude died immediately after. And then the new guy who liked me just immediately joined my country. So that actually worked out pretty fucking well. Alright, cool. Let's keep investing into our diplomacy perks there. Well, I just got the Kingdom of Serbia at like the last second, just like that. So that's awesome, I guess. A vassal of the Byzantine Empire, Kirch, has called me into a war. A holy war. This is quite interesting. A holy war between Crimea and some other shit. Huh. Looks like the dude whose side I'm on is winning anyway, so... Sure, he spent 750 prestige to do this? Sure. Why not? Let's go! I see it's Kerch versus Crimea. Oh, he's trying to take all that shit over. Russia took over what they're gonna take over. Nice. I have a little bit of stress. Let's go ahead and pet my cat so that I can go lose some stress. Thanks, Mittens. The war England dragged me into forever ago is finally done. I have a fair bit of money saved up, and quite frankly, I'm thinking of just declaring war on the Byzantine Empire right now, due to my limited claim on the entire empire between these two leaders. However, I will have to break the alliance, which comes with some negative effects, such as a general opinion reduction, which I don't know if that affects, like, public opinion? Or if that affects something else. Popular opinion, right? Maybe general opinion is just like what everybody generally thinks of me. I'll also lose a fame level, which sucks, because then I'd lose my total number of knights that I can have. Speaking of, what do my knights look like right now? I actually have a pretty decent selection. However, I have like a need for way too many. So perhaps one of the things I should do is invite some new knights and try to get some more high value one, as that'll probably be pretty handy. West Francia can join me now that I got them. They have a pretty big army. Now that England's out of their war, they can join me. That's always possible. I have roughly the same amount, oh god, of soldiers that they have by default. They may have more men-at-arms than me, which if so, that would be unfortunate. I got a very good knight to show up before anybody else. Definitely gonna recruit him. Look at that, 21. Definitely taking him on. Hell yeah. Can sponsor a new person with metalsmith inspiration. Yeah, might as well go ahead. I do have tons of money. She can make a brooch or regalia. I don't actually have any regalia yet. So, regalia. Purchase truce. What? Gets a truce with each other. Every war ends with a truce. Chiefdom of Saz. Mutual goodwill. He pays me money. Who the fuck is this? Neighboring ruler. Interesting. So someone can pay me money. Oops. Oh god. Okay. Glad I didn't get rid of that. Alright, so he's just trying to basically purchase safety with me. And the money has actually gone up a little bit. Alright, sure. Yeah, I'll take that. I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, bite the bullet, lose the level of fame, spend the prestige, get the attacked an ally debuff for 3 years, break my alliance. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the Byzantine Empire, because if I do, the whole thing will get passed down to my son. And if the whole thing gets passed down to my son, well, then I'll have to figure out it's splitting between his 2 sons, but, this still works. This works out pretty well. Yeah. If it comes into my empire, there's a lot of stuff that comes along with that. So let's go ahead and definitely Byzantine Empire, declare war. This is going to hurt. Oh, this is in addition to an 800 cost to declare, but I have ass loads of prestige, so it should hopefully work out. Other characters will not like an alliance breaker. Yeah, I understand. That's fine. Declare war. Alright, war declared. So I can call allies to war, including a count, although they're in the Byzantine, so that's just not going to work. I can spend 350 prestige to get West Francia in to help me, so definitely doing that. England will cost 350, definitely doing that, even though they're not as valuable. Now I need to go ahead and raise all armies, and they're all going to pop out around the capital in their little supply-driven things. And we'll see how much money all of this ends up costing me. I'm still actually, oh, your dishonor comes at a cost. Yeah, whoopsie. But it's okay. It'll be a pretty even fight at the start, so it'll require some finagling and maneuvering on my side, that's for sure. However, if we could just, like, take the capital, you know? That would be fantastic. They seem to be just building up into one massive group. Maybe I can force, like, a confrontation with them early or something? Maybe. Let's get them all moving down to this barony. Yeah, they're building everything up into this one massive stack. We'll have to see where they go and what they do. Yeah, they're running around with just, well, not a massive stack, but all their stacks are running around in one group. My allies will come to help eventually. However, it's going to take them a while to actually run all the way over here. Something to keep in mind. Oh yeah, there goes the money. The levies cost a fuck ton of money. Looks like right now they're trying to kind of avoid me. It's not so bad. Let's keep moving forward for the time being. If they go somewhere else, that's fine. They go somewhere else. If I can get their capital, that would be fantastic. The capital actually has a supply limit needed for me to make one Omega fuck you stack. So I'm going to just make one Omega fuck you stack and go right for the capital. Our numbers, as it stands, are lower than their numbers. But if they leave me alone, then we can do this. If they start doing their own sieges, it still won't be as big of a problem. Once the Franks get here, we'll have enough troops kind of in the same area that we can hopefully just kind of handle it. But this is probably the riskiest war that I've declared so far. Alright, so we have begun our siege on their capital. They seem to be responding by coming after me. They don't seem to like what I'm doing here. if they do attack me over this, quite frankly, I don't know that I'm going to win that fight. The fortress here is gigantic, and it's not very good. I'm getting pop-ups galore while trying to micromanage this. Yeah, it seems very evident to me that they're actually coming to try to stop me, which is not great, because this siege is going to take forever. So they're actually not coming to me. They're just running through my land, still suffering some attrition as they go, I'm sure. I'm suffering 1% attrition per month of this massive stack, which is not the greatest, but we are progressing on what is probably the most important siege, while they just keep running around, not able to really make up their mind of where to go. Let's see. Oh, who are you? One of the Holy Orders. Order of the Holy Virgin. Is that the new one? That's the new one. They wish to purchase a city from me. They wish for the city of Buki, which is not something that I think is directly in my control. Yeah, no. So yeah, 450 for that. I'll gladly grant you that. Here you go. Have fun. That's more money, with which, by the way, I can go ahead and buy mercenaries if I want. It's a one-time payment for like 3 years of service, but their numbers are pretty small, even the biggest ones of them, compared to the stacks we're looking at. For right now, I'm just really, really hoping these Franks and the English eventually will show up. I have no idea where they are, but they're somewhere, I'm sure. This siege can take another 2 years at max. Holy crap. But that should hopefully mean that it'll be equally crazy to try to take back. And so long as they keep running around, they're not doing anything productive against me. And so long as they're not doing anything productive against me, and I can hopefully win this siege, which we are already pretty far into. We're about a third of the way into. I think we're winning some, like, siege stuff. Oh yeah, I can hire some new knights as well. Oh, we got some good ones. We'll pay the price for them. Yeah, we got some good ones, alright. Definitely have them join the court. All the while, I've been throwing money at these inspired guests that are making me stuff. Oh, I see the English, I believe. I believe this is the English coming and sailing down to me. That's nice. So I definitely see that they are on their way. I'm not quite sure about the West Franks, however. But I know the English are coming, and they're coming with a few thousand, which could be exactly what I need to actually win my current fight. Let's see. Greetings, cousin. You want white peace? No. No. A white peace is not happening. I'm going for your whole fucking shit. Betrothed can marry. Let's see, West Francia and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and do the marriage. Finish it. Get it done. Look at all this crap on the side of my screen. I was supposed to get helped by the other players, but the only one that really wanted to help me right now was Travis. Yet I couldn't get an alliance with him right now, so basically I'm just soloing this. And since I'm soloing this, if I actually win, I don't really owe any of them anything. Especially, like, the one person I am allied with, Toxic, who's just choosing to not help me. 19 months left on this siege max. It seems to be going pretty well. I mean, certainly. Wow, there's a garrison of 4,100? Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Ooh, I don't like that they seem to be getting closer. Uh-oh. I can apply another perk, Befriend Scheme. Where are those English? They're getting close. So, the Byzantines may be coming for me? I don't know. I certainly hope they're not, but they might be. If they are coming for me, I sure hope the English are planning on getting here in time, because, yeah, they still outnumber me. Oh, okay, thank God, they're running somewhere else. Very good. I keep getting so much stuff. Wait, what? I'm not losing my cat. Why do I always get a wife that's allergic to cats? You're not letting me lose my cat. My cat gives me health benefits, ma'am. Look at all these siege pop-ups, because they keep starting sieges and then just running in triangles for some reason. But hey, the English have arrived. Hey, ooh, I got a Regalia artifact. Hold up. Yep, my first ever magnificent Regalia. Wow. 20% fertility is not something I quite like, but piety, prestige, this is amazing. Diplomacy per level of fame? Yes, please. That's something I want to keep in my family forever. The Brits are actually starting their own siege with one of their little half stacks. Otherwise, we're still not in a place where there's like a bad supply limit or anything, so this is actually going pretty well. We're more than halfway done with the siege now. We finally passed that. The war will be nowhere near over once we take this. This is just like the most important thing I can take. This is still going to be a big, long, hard-fought war Another potential inspired person? His skill's merely decent. I'm going to ignore him for the time being because we have a much more pressing matter. The matter of taking the entire Byzantine Empire in one war. Looks like some of the Byzantine armies are already like completely out of food. So they're actually coming back into their own territory to get some food back. How is my food looking? We still have some. We're still well supplied. We might want to revisit our lands once this is done. Looks like they've kind of split up around here to resupply after running around in my territory for so long, doing absolutely nothing productive whatsoever. Empty council position. My chancellor position is open. Oh, alright. We'll give it to the vassal that, quote-unquote, deserves it the most. We have some more stuff that's worth converting the religion of, so I'll get my patriarch on that. Once the siege is done, we will be pretty low on supply, that is for sure, so we'll probably want to actually leave. It'll be hard to run around as this doomstack forever, though, because the supply everywhere else is just... it's really not very good. Looks like the siege of the English should finish around the time that our siege finishes, which is good. If we secure both sides of this, that should be pretty worthwhile. Defender controls war target is starting to build up some war score. I'm thinking the war score is probably coming from Constantinople itself, which again I'm hoping is so well fortified that it will be nigh impossible for them to take it back with ease. Oh, the Byzantines are moving again. They've resupplied and now they're going back into my territory. If we actually catch them on my territory, I believe it will count as me being the defender, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I just noticed our supply actually isn't going down because of the local supply limit being so high. That's pretty nice. Oh, they're actually finally starting to do some sieges, and we have won a siege against them, which is nice. With them being so split up, I'm hoping we'll be able to get some good damage in on them once this siege ends, as it is about to, and we'll need to deal with them one way or another. White peace? No. This army of theirs will have to die for ours to, well, do well. Oh, they've even started forming more. They've started raising more stuff since others have died. We've had some of our stuff die. Like a lot of the levies and stuff have attrited away at this point. With the English here, we might still be able to take what's in front of us. Theoretically, maybe. Okay, we've gone ahead and now captured the capital. We even captured their air. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That gives me 25% by itself. Occupying counties at 70 or 7%. Occupying counties. I don't know. Enemy capital 10%. This is good. This is good. However, it's not it. There's more here. Oh, this barony, like this county wasn't even fully taken because it has 2 baronies. I have to deal with their troops, and theoretically, dealing with them sooner rather than later would be the best possible situation. Trying to see which one's probably smarter to go after. Probably up here. Just in case, because I think there's a river here, and just so that I don't take any defensive things of like crossing a river maybe. So we're going to start heading this way. The English are going to follow us. Now that we've taken this, again, should be hopefully pretty hard for them to get it back. If we start a battle here, they should abandon this siege. I will go ahead and I will raise all armies up here. Try to raise everyone that's attrited away. Might cost me a little bit of money, but they can come ahead and reinforce. Okay, well, we might just be attacking this guy instead. Because he's in my way. Yep, we're just attacking this guy instead, and literally all the Byzantines are already converging on this location, so that's something. But the battle has started. I don't think we're actually reinforcing the levies, just like the more elite units. We are definitely outnumbered now in this battle. The English are coming, but they might get here, like, way too fucking late. They might get here way too fucking late. Some of them have joined, but we're still just kind of getting our asses beat a little bit. More English are coming. There's a lot of losses in this fight on our side, although we do have the better knight, so it's quite impressive how badly we're doing. The numbers have evened out a little bit more, but we're still losing. Yeah, we're still losing. That's a big shame. I have no idea why we're losing so badly. Whatever these armies are, whatever remnant this is coming to join us. Losing this battle will be pretty bad to our war score, unfortunately. Oh yeah, so many of our dudes have been made to retreat already. I got this little bit of reinforcements in for what it's worth. However, we're down to just the elites of like both armies, and their elites are just more numerous and stronger. So unfortunately, we did lose the big battle. That is a shame, but we did lose the big battle. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We lost. That's a huge, huge shame. We almost won. We almost won. It was so close. But unfortunately, yeah, we're running. We lost way less men overall than they did in terms of casualties, but that was a pretty massive fight that we just lost, and that's going to bring my War score down quite a bit, unfortunately. Yeah, I think my marshal, like, died or something, so I have to assign a new guy as that. I'll definitely want a guy with some pretty good skill. Some knights may have died in that. Really big shame, unfortunately. I can go ahead and pay this new guy to become a knight. He's better than the dude below him that has knighthood. And my daughter gave birth to a son. Unfortunately, like, I don't see that the Franks have ever showed up. They're in the battle, they just never showed up. They look like they're trying to get troops out now, but it's like a little too late. We lost the big important battle. We'll be able to recover. However, their siege progress on Byzantium does not look nearly as good. There's some English over here. Fighting. Against a duchy. What the fuck? Alright, that's kind of weird. But our troops will get together. They'll start to heal and stuff. I don't know why some of them are like fleeing by sea. And they're all kind of just fleeing to the same place, which is a little weird. But whatever. Yeah, they got their whole stack over on Byzantium now, which means they can probably retake it, which is not a very good thing for me. For what it's worth, the Byzantines are almost out of money, and they're burning through it way faster than I am, which could have an effect on this war, maybe. I can also create another regiment of men-at-arms. I'll go ahead and like make some bowmen. They're cheaper, and I don't have any coverage of that kind of thing yet. It's not too much money for me to go ahead and increase this to max size. And while I'm increasing it in size, like, it'll start getting everything together. It'll start recuperating, that kind of thing.